Hello, guys. Average Joe Rants here. I just woke up. uh, I want to talk about something today, and of course, we're gonna get to the question. But I want to talk about something today that honestly needs to be addressed, in my opinion, because I feel like not enough people address it, and it's really about the evils of the Democrats. And I know a lot of people are gonna like watch this and be like, "Oh well, what the fuck are you talking about? That's going a little too far." Here's the problem: I'm not going too far because what they are doing is truly evil. It really is, and it's even the Republicans are guilty of something like this. That's not fucking. I'm sure some people would agree with that, right? About what I'm about to talk about. But before I get to that, I have a question for you guys. Let's say I wanted to fix a problem, but the problem is that, well, actually, let me restate that question. Let's say I'm a politician and I talk about a problem I want to fix, but the thing is, the problem is so ingrained inside the city or the country I want to run for that ultimately, if I fix that problem, I will have nothing to run on for the next time. Do I fix that problem? The reason I'm asking that question is because there are the political parties, both of them, in my opinion, are guilty of this. Now, to be fair to the Republicans, they have not been guilty of this for a while. Or at least nothing that I've been able to see or watch or listen to or whatever. And if it is, it's probably individual Republicans rather than the whole party. But oh boy. So the problem I'm talking about is what happens to a political party if they fix all the things they run on, right? Let's say I'm a Democrat. I'm not, by the way. But let's say I'm a Democrat. I run on. I'm running for the mayor of my city. I promise to get rid of homelessness. Uh, put the fucking rate of like wages up. I say, hey, I'm gonna fucking build new housing. Stuff like that. So let's say I put the wage up and I fix housing. But I don't fix homelessness. Now, why is that? Well, the problem I'm talking about now is that there's no possible way a political party can fix all the problems it runs on, which is its major weakness. For instance, black Democrats do not actually want black Americans to get better. And do you want to know why? Because if they did, they'd have nothing to fucking run on or bitch about. I was just watching this debate called One Black Radical versus 20 Black People. And the thing is, the lady on there is quite possibly the most. Oh my god, guys. I tell you this right now, whether you're Democrat or Republican, you want to punch those bitch in the face. Oh my god, she is so fucking overdramatic. It's not even funny. She constantly sighs, she constantly rolls her eyes, she constantly fucking tells people she's stupid. I'll save you fuckers some time for that, actually, because it's like a fucking 20 minute video. Her basic like retort to every fact thrown at her is, I went to college and you're dumb. That's basically it. You're uneducated, I'm educated, therefore I am automatically right. That's her retort basically for every fucking question and facts that's like thrown at her. It is fucking ridiculous to me. And here's the thing: this is why I say Black Democrats don't actually want black people to rise above their station. Because if they did that, they'd have nothing to fucking run on. They'd have nothing to bitch about. They'd have nothing to do. Hey guys, we fixed all the problems with black people. We made sure they got equal opportunity at jobs, equal wages. We got rid of racism in the workplace. What's next? Well, I don't know, Joe. What is next? I guess absolutely fucking nothing. Because that's basically what it would be. A lot of black Democrats run hoping to improve the black community, but when they do this, they realize ultimately they can't fucking fix anything. Because then their whole platform falls the fuck apart. The reason why most black Democrats are like what I like to call, jack of all trades. So same with like Republicans in this instance, to be fair. Right? Those are politicians who will go all across the board with their platforms because they realize if they do that, they can fix stuff on the other side of the board, but the stuff they really want to fix, they can't. Because then because then one half of that platform is completely fucking gone. Basically, what I want, so just to give you guys an idea of what platform let's make it a literal platform, right? And let's say it's on water. Like, let's say deep water, like the middle of the ocean. Half the platform that's built in this middle of the ocean, or let's say black Democrats, are the problems facing black people. Lower, poverty line, food stamps, making sure they don't need those food stamps because they're making money. Let's go ahead and go like, better housing, cleaning up ghettos, that kind of shit. Let's say that's half of the platform, right? That's half of the fucking platform. And the other half of the platform is regular Democrat shit, migrants, government programs that help poor people, that kind of shit. The generic Democratic sort of shit, right? So here's the two halves of the platform, right? What we'll also call the platform is on the side where the black Democrat actually wants to fix stuff but can't. We'll call that short term, right? Stuff that maybe takes 1 to 2 years, perhaps longer. And we'll call the other half of the platform long term. Basically, all those generic shit takes more than 5 to 10 years. So, I know I'm probably being a little ignorant on the timing. This is a fucking hypothetical right now that I'm doing. I'm trying to do a visual hypothetical for you guys. Right? So just don't, I'm trying to get my point across using this. Don't worry about the fucking years. Because obviously I know stuff like that would take a lot fucking longer. Just give me the benefit of the doubt here. Anyway. You have these two platforms. You have this one platform, and let's say suddenly you're on a time limit for how long you can do. Let's say mayor of the city, example. Let's say for some reason I get 8 years, right? Now I could either use those 8 years to help do the short term, helping out my black community, right? Say I'm a black Democrat. I'm the whitest black Democrat you ever seen, I tell you that much. But anyway, say I'm a black Democrat. I have 8 years in a mayor's office to fix shit. Right? Let's say I win every election in the intervening years, people like me. Right? Okay. Let's say, and to be fair, I know it's not fucking 8 years. Just again, give me benefit of the doubt. Okay, 8 years to fix shit. Right? Now, I can either spend 8 years fixing the short-term shit and improving the black community I desperately want to fix, or I can spend 8 years fixing the generic shit, the long term stuff that will benefit my party in the long run, and ensure future Democrats have, whether they be black, white, Mexican, dumb matter, they have a platform to run on. Here's the reality of the situation here. Here's what most black Democrats will actually do. They will maybe spend, like, ah, God, that hurts. I don't usually do my fingers like this. Let's say I spend 1 year, and let's do this, right? Say this is how the platform's getting built. Now, say 1 year, maybe two. Oh, God, damn it. Sorry, I'm not a bendy finger person, so okay, hold on. Let's do this instead. Okay. Say 2 years are spent on that short term, right? Remember what I said, 1 to 2 years. However, if I spend more time on it, I would actually be able to develop better short term, better long term solutions for those short term problems. Because believe it or not, even if I spend a couple years on that, those problems are probably gonna like come back up. God, this is like the second time in a video I've had the hiccups. What the fuck is going on? Okay. So, I could spend the next 6 years completely fixing those problems, make sure that platform is built, it's ready, and it's fixed. People, the black community can now rejoice because their problems ultimately are now solved. And at least the city I'm a part of, right? Or I spend the next 6 years ensuring the platform for the next dude gets built. All that generic shit. And as I am building this platform, as we go along, this platform starts to fucking fall apart. Because even though I fixed the short-term problem, I didn't really fix the long-term problems of that black community I was just talking about. So while this is getting stronger and stronger, as the years go by, these problems start getting worse and worse. And that's basically my point. The reason why most black Democrats focus on the short-term solutions here is because they don't want those problems to be actually fixed. They want a band-aid on it to pacify people. And then they just repeat the same shit over and over and over and over again. Okay? Again, they have the same excuses every time for why they're not doing shit. Oh, I have a college degree. Why aren't you fucking using it to help fix shit? Oh, do you have a college degree? Oh, and then every time a white person asks them a fucking question, oh, are you being a racist right now? Are you being a racist? You being bigot? It's really their only card they play. Because they don't got an excuse for why they're so fucking ineffective. Except for the one I am giving them right now. Because they literally can't fix it. Because then they'd have no platform. They'd have no political platform then. Because that's their only platform. Is trying to fix the problems of black people. But if they do that, they got nothing. It's like the homeless problem in my state. Honestly. My state is so inundated with shit to help the homeless. Like, I'm not talking about, oh, hey, it's like one charity. I'm talking about several charities, several benefits, several, like, programs. So, like, it's $1 billion industry almost here. And it's fucking Oregon, one of the smallest states. They can't fix the homeless problem. The whole state would fall the fuck apart. Literally, homelessness is so ingrained in Oregon that if they were to fix it overnight, the whole state wouldn't know what the fuck to do. All that money would go absolutely fucking nowhere. Because they wouldn't need thrift stores, they wouldn't need benefits, they wouldn't need programs. Homelessness got fixed. So then where does the money go? Well, you might think, okay, infrastructure. But nobody fucking knows. And nobody wants to find out. And of course, there's the whole compassion thing, right? As well. But here's the thing. Right now, in the state of Oregon, our fucking governor is building more housing using a fucking program called Homes for Less. Here's the problem. The rent for a Homes for Less fucking apartment is near $800, and in October it's going to be above that for a 2-person bedroom. And even if it was a 1-person, it would still be about $700. That's fucking ridiculous. For a below poverty line person, that's expensive. That's unattainable, and they're just gonna do these fucking rates at the new housing to get homeless people in. Homeless people ain't gonna be able to afford that fucking shit, and this is why I'm saying you can't fix these fucking problems. This is the same fucking shit as like the whole thing with black Democrats. They can't fix the fucking problems. They can't actually do that. They'd have no platform. It would fall the fuck apart. Just like the homeless problem in Oregon, if it got fixed, the state would fall the fuck apart. Sorry, I'm fucking with like a necklace over here. I'm so fucking mad at this because it's something that I've wanted to talk about for a long time, but I can never really put the words in until I watched that video. And it pissed me off just fucking enough. That's a hell of a way to wake up, by the way. The sheer arrogance of this fucking black Democrat bitch. Holy fuck. She gets told 88% of the people black people kill is black people, and her response is, you're uneducated, you don't actually know that. Fuck off. It's fucking ridiculous to me that this is a problem that's been a thing for years, but nobody wants to stand up and actually fucking fix it. Who cares if the platform is fucked? If you're afraid of the platform being fucked and gone, maybe it's not a good platform then. Maybe you ought to base your political aspirations on something a little more fucking sturdy. Like, if it's really that goddamn unattainable, why the fuck are you running your fucking whole political career on it? That's the problem. Okay, these problems with black people, and this is why the woke fucking revolution or whatever the fuck it is, it fucking failed. Because there's no fucking fixing this shit. There's no point to fixing this shit. Because if they did, that platform would just fall the fuck apart. There's no point in fixing it. It's a better idea for black Democrats to allow that rickety ass platform to last until the next dude. And focus on the generic shit instead, like government programs to help people below the poverty line. That's a better idea in most Democrats' minds, black or white, or tanned, or whatever the fuck, for them to focus on. And I say I don't agree with President Trump. I said this in the last video. I said I don't agree with President Trump being elected because of January 6th. I'm actually impressed how much he's actually fucking fixed. And how much it's just been revealed to me how fucking ridiculous Democrats act. They're literally acting like fucking idiots just to spite him. It's ridiculous. It's fucking wrong. Like Newsom, like I said earlier, let his whole city burn just so he could fucking one up Trump. Encouraging violence against federal agents simply for doing their goddamn job. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous to me. I don't even know what to say at this point. Because it's such a big problem all across the fucking board. We need real solutions here. You know something? If the problem really is the fact that nobody would be able to run on that if it got fixed, then maybe just fix it and find something else to fucking run on. It's not like there's a shortage. I said in the last video too. I'm not. Excuse me. Like I said in the last video too. I'm not fucking ignorant to the other problems of this country. But I can't do shit about it. The best I can do is donate to a charity at my local supermarket. That's basically it. Or in the terms of the homeless, short-term solution, get a shotgun. But obviously that comes with its own problems. And I'm not telling anybody to fucking do that, by the way. You do that, you're a piece of shit. And you deserve to be locked up. Oh no. Maybe you guys have a better perspective than I do. I'd appreciate if you could comment on those perspectives for me because I'm legitimately lost. Like, how do we fix our country if this is the fucking problem that's keep... Okay, excuse me. Sorry about that. My throat was dry. But anyway, guys, I'm legitimately lost on how the fuck we can even fix our country if this is just going to be the problem over and over and over and over again. So, usually I would say if you want to call me a piece of shit, leave a comment below. I'm actually telling you guys to do something else this time. I legitimately, if you guys actually do view this video, I legitimately want your opinions. Like, on how the fuck this country can be fixed. And I'd really appreciate if there weren't any, like, violent calls for violence or anything. I legitimately want logical solutions. Alright? So no just comments saying, like, oh, put all Democrats in a firing squad. No, don't do that. But I legitimately want your opinions. But that's going to be it for the video today. Yeah, I'm lost as fuck. I'm lost as fuck, man. Anyway, if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. And, like always, if you want to call me a piece of shit, comment down below. But also, this time, make sure you give your opinions on how we can actually fix our fucking country so that this platform shit is no longer a problem. But yeah, other than that, you guys have yourself a great day.